got to the Airbnb. I think Pete had just taken a poop, so the room smelled weird.
Trevor's always been a fan of games his whole life. Whenever we hung out, it was always just like, you know, we could talk for 5 minutes, but then, you know, what games are we playing?
The idea of Game of Games actually started a few weeks before we were in Vietnam.
For like 12 days during our trip, we were joined by our wonderful friend, Peter Ariaza.
And if you don't know anything about Pete, all you really need to know is he's great at games and he loves betting.
I have to be honest, I don't ever remember agreeing to play the Game of Games. It was always, we were going to do it.
You were, I think, both 8 and 9's betting favorite.
Why?
I don't know, I think we were going for the highest stakes we'd ever done, so we said loser will go to a foreign country.
Game of Games!
So those stakes are high. Those stakes are pretty high.
We played one game specifically called Shithead.
Ended up getting first in that game, Pete got second, Aiden got third. So those are our standings after one game.
So right off the bat, not feeling confident.
Next was Countries of the World Sporkle. I felt good about that.
And then I went second and Trevor went third, and I'm telling you, I would have won if I went third. That's all I know. I would have won. If I could go back
Like
in
you
time,
would have just known more countries?
I just think I would have had a clear, it just would have been a clear objective. I got stumped a couple times, and I was overthinking it, and I was scared because I knew there was somebody coming, you know what I mean?
You heard footsteps.
Yeah, and like, it gets you. I thought I might be able to win the holding your breath contest, and then I got in the water.
The landscape changes when you're underwater. Things are different, sights are different.
It's immediately way harder than I thought it would be. Like 15 seconds in, I'm like, I would very much like to breathe now.
And then all of a sudden, I hear like rising, like the sound of bubbles, like a body coming up after holding their breath. And I was like, okay, that's one. Good, hold on a little bit longer, Eden.
The cleaning staff had come upstairs and we were going through our rooms. I'd mistaken their voices for Trevor and Aiden, and so I lost.
And then I hear right after that, another set of bubbles coming up, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I did it.
I remember in school, it's not the need for oxygen that kills you, it's the buildup of your carbon dioxide. So I'm like, let me get this air out. I'll buy myself another 30 seconds.
And I pop up, and I see Pete, and I'm like, awesome. Then I turn around, and I'm like, fucking Trevor, again.
90 seconds goes by, and I hear Aiden go, there's no way. And I immediately shoot up. I see Peter, I see Aiden, and I'm like, I just won. I didn't just win, hold your breath. I just won Game of Games. Like, that's when it hit me. I'm the champion.
So yeah, that sucked.
Yeah, obviously I think we knew Trevor was going to take first in Mario Kart.
This is my wheelhouse, so much so.
Just played all the time. You can't compare the hours.
Slam it. I'm so good at Mario Kart. They're not that good at Mario Kart. I get first. That's 4 in a row. Like Michael Phelps in the pool, remember? In Rio? He's like...
So at this point, it's just Pete and I desperately clawing to stay out of third place.
So the 5th one we go to is eat a pizza. And I'm like, what? I'm not gonna eat a pizza really quickly and make myself sick.
And Pete's like, you know, this world-renowned fast eater, and I've seen it myself. He's one of the only people I've ever met that's given my brother Lewis a prodigious human garbage disposal of a person, a real run for his money.
Because I'm a notoriously fast eater. Trevor and I have done many pizza eating contests in the past, and I swept the floor.
So I just kind of wave the white flag and enjoy like a beautiful mushroom pizza.
I know what Pete can do. They had no idea what I could do.
You're going. Ready? Yep. Aiden, it was disgusting, frankly, how quickly he ate that pizza.
So I felt pretty confident that I was going to win the pizza thing. And I did. That's all there is to it.
Pete got a Hawaiian. Nope.
I didn't want just the plain cheese to impact my flavor fatigue that I knew was coming. We eat so much of the same flavor that it no longer becomes appetizing.
Not the move. Who would have guessed? Ham and pineapple didn't go down that smooth.
and I was just outclassed. Aiden unhinged his jaw and did what had to be done to win. So we go, Jenga with 3 people is anyone's game.
Trevor came in second, and Pete got that W. Steady hands. What we've always known about Pete is he has steady hands.
I have steady hands, that's all I can say. I won.
Peter's up by 1 placement over Aiden going into the final game, which is Peter's game, which is beer pong.
Beer pong.
Peter plays beer pong every 20 minutes.
I'd seen Trevor play. He shoots with like this crazy high arcing shot that seemingly like has no method for aiming. So I felt pretty good going into my first matchup against Trevor.
Peter's just chirping, tries to style on me, says, I'm gonna go lefty. Disrespect.
Pete decided to play left-handed, like a fucking jerk.
There was definitely a period of time where I played lefty throughout my life, so I felt confident. It wasn't just pure hubris.
We're rimming, we're missing. It's like, we're not getting better either. It's not fun. Oh my god, just like the nerves every time the ball flies through the air of your opponent. You're like, no, please, not this time. Like,
Trevor played the best beer pong I've ever seen him play.
that's my Vietnam, is waiting for Peter to throw these 2. Is that in good taste or bad taste?
Our survey says...
I played lefty and then ultimately ended up losing by 1 cup.
I win beer pong. Whatever, my 5th win of 7 games.
Story of our lives.
I'm the champion.
So we decided to have a tiebreaker playing everyone's favorite game, Shithead. More cards.
I won the first 3 out of 4 games, and then just, I guess, the beer got to me.
It's tale as old as time when it comes to Pete. The beer starts flowing.
Da-da-nang!
It's a problem.
Pete let the noise get to him. The noise being Trevor giving him tips on how to play the game.
It didn't help that Trevor was chirping in my ear the whole time.
I'm in his ear, I'm chirping.
And Pete forgetting that he needed to win the game and trying to spite Trevor by not following his advice.
Game 6, I saw his hand. He had won. It was over. He had the winning cards. But the beer, that little Judas.
And there it is. That's how I lost the game of games. More than anything else, Game of Games is a mental battle. It's long, it's drawn out. It requires both physical and mental exertion over a long period of time, as well as emotional strength to deal with the losses and the ups and downs of winning and losing.
It was fun. It was tense at times, I'm not gonna lie. Like, just 3 guys just hanging out, constantly trying to one-up one another. We had some moments, some spirited conversations, some quiet walks.
And the rest is history. And the 3 of us, we had so much fun. And we were like, let's ruin more people's lives.
What are you most excited about for this year, Utah?
Yeah, I mean, definitely the other people coming to the Game of Games.
Yeah.
They add such an X factor.
That's what the Game of Games is really all about. The competition's great, it's fun, brings out the best in us, maybe the worst. But it's the bonds that we forged together that weekend. That's what we're gonna take away.
This is more like a war than a game.
Okay, got it.
Let's get other people involved in this. Let's go to Salt Lake City. Let's get our 9 closest friends, family and friends. Bring them out here, put them in a house, real world style, and see what we can do. And that's what we're gonna do.
We're super stoked. We've always talked about doing stuff like this, and we're doing it.
Yeah, it is true. Aiden, do you think the red team is going to win Game of Games this year?
It's hard to say.
I'm the inaugural loser of the games. Green team's winning 8 out of 13.
8 out of 13. Wow,
8 out
that's
of 13, you heard it here first.
Do you think you win overall?
I think you have to with 8 out of 13.
Let's do a little math real quick. 8 first place finishes gets you 24 points. Let's say the next 5 you get left, that's 1 point. We're at 29. 5 first place finishes for one team, that's 15. 8 second place, that's 16. That's going to be
the math works, sure. But I think you
Look, there's 9 of you sitting out there right now. To 3 of you, I say congratulations. You're on the blue team. To 6 of you, I say better luck next year. Not with your team. Better luck getting drafted on my team.
have we explained the whole blue, red, green?
Red team, green team, blue team. It's explained. There are
Yeah, we
colors.
took a lot of wind out of yourselves. How about we invite each person individually? Andrew Rohrman.
May I?
Yes.
He's the gift that keeps on giving. He talks a lot, he's loud, and he is a lot of fun. He's a worker, ladies and gentlemen. Andrew Norman is a worker.
We got him. Audrey R. Dean. I think
I feel like Trevor should take it.
that makes sense. If her brother had an 1/8 of the talent, the determination that she had, I'm gonna be singing a different tune. Clayton Twiddle.
Talk about your all-American. Just a good lad. He's fast. He's an athlete. He's kind. He takes pictures, and he's got a great sense of style. One of my best friends. Glad to share him with all of you folks.
Sue Jean Sung.
What? Just like a spicy pepper.
Alex Palazzo.
Just what a gal. A lot of fun, great personality, awesome sense of humor, just a good spirit, and definitely gonna, her presence is felt, and it will be felt on the weekend of the Game of Games, and you know, kind of hoping she's on my team. Throwing that out there, alright?
I think we all are. Molly Henderson.
Oh my gosh, Molly, every time I've interacted with you, it's always been in like the nicest context. And I'm so excited to see your anger and just your drive and that other side of you that I haven't seen.
Kendall Galanti. I've known Kendall for a long time, and she is just one of the most ambitious, one of the most fiendish. Kendall's gonna get ya.
There are a lot of fierce competitors this year.
I mean, there's not a
combat.
dud in the bunch, and I
combat.
think Kendall, more so than others, is the best. Daniel Cole.
Slammy, slam sandwich, like a peanut butter and banana sandwich. Just a hearty dude. He's lean. He'll get you through the games. He's gonna be the glue that holds my team together. I can't wait to have you in my team.
You gonna fuck him?
Aislinn McLaughlin. I met Aislinn this year, or 2018 rather, and she's become quickly one of my best friends and most complicated people in my life. She almost exclusively reads trashy teen fiction. I just got a text from her actually recently that was like, what series should I reread? Parenthesis, it's probably gonna be Series of Unfortunate Events. I don't know that a sentence has captured a human being as well as Aislinn's text to me. Peter Ariaza. What can I say? What can I say?
What is there to say?
He's like a...
He's got a steady hand.
Aiden Ardeen.
I think you could have had it in the first game of the games.
Trevor Stankiewicz.
If he wins again, I'm gonna be so annoyed.
Aiden's had performance issues since then.
I've been
Was any of this usable?
No.
Yep. I can't believe we got these 9 athletes. I can't believe it. These champions. I think we just each put our hand in, we say our color and our strength.
See, I feel like you thought about your strength before this, and now we're gonna be on the spot. We're gonna have to think of strength.
We are the green team. My team will be the green team. Green. My team will be the green team. Green for cash money. Green for excellence and virtue. And I'm just gonna say, like, we're gonna bond so hard as a team, and our team group chat will continue for years to come. So look forward to that.
I like that.
I was convinced red was the good color for me. Trevor had picked blue to match his blue eyes, and Pete clearly feels very strongly about green. Red symbolizes fire, passion, but it's also a color of shame. And that's what this is all about.
Blue team, my team, you know,
Blue's the ocean. It's something ancient but provocative. Blue. It's cash. It's fire.
It's fire.
ripping off my bad speech.
Blue's cash money. Blue's virtue.
Game of games. Game of games. Game of games.
Can we please be done?
Why did you say